Okay. Now we're gonna. Who wants to come up first and just give us? Cause Ty need to hear this, and Liam need to hear this. See, and Jimmy need to hear this stuff. Jimmy, y'all need to hear this stuff on how the women have made a difference in our life. Jimmy, we using Mother's Day today, and Liam, we using Mother's Day to show the value of our what you call a Mima and B-Mums. And what is if you got a Mima and a B-Mum, what's the third generation grandma called? What? Mima? What you call her? You got the Mima and a B-Mum. What's the third generation grandma? B-Mum too? G-Ma, okay. So we got Mima, B-Ma, and G-Ma. That's 3 generations of women. And Liam and Jimmy, all the guys, we'll let everybody, but Liam, I want you to say something today that since it's Mother's Day, how your mother has blessed you or gave you some wisdom that you don't think you'll ever forget. We want you to remember this day. Amen. So put something in your mind to think of. You're a very bright young man. So who wants to come first and just tell us something about they rap very quick, about, motherly wisdom and wit. Devin, come on up, Devin. All right. Had me in positions that, like he said, I never had no money. The way Mama said it, one way she said, your kindness will carry you where money will never reach you. That's so true. That'll get you in positions. I've been places that I should have had money, but I didn't have money. My grace and mercy and the kindness got me where in places. Come on up, Jimmy. All right, let's get it. Y'all hear what Jimmy say? You have to show kindness even when people don't show it back to you. That's all. Jimmy, it ain't always easy, is it? But you still got to do it. And the Bible said when you do that, you heap coals. Heap coals. In other words, keep it along. Amen. Bring it up a lot quicker. That energy been working out. Pray for everything.
I just want to tell y'all what your doctor said. If a red blood count was up to 10.3, and the doctor was more excited than me. Glory! Hallelujah! I just want to say what Devin said, because the same thing he said, and I told him, my mama said it. Good manners and good behavior will take you where money will never go. And she said, don't take no good nickel. And my grandmother was always going through the neighborhood taking care of others.
Kenyatta, what it mean don't take no wood nickels? You have what? See how we no, but it mean that too in the old football. We know better than that now. What they mean is when they say don't take no wood nickels, don't allow people to push you around and treat you unfairly and just dog you out. But like she said, they did mean it both ways, that they would get with you. But we don't do that. we try not to get with people, with the fist fighting, but it also.
That's right. Now we got stirred up. Heard it.
I got two. My mama always say, I'm a small piece of leather, but I'm well put together. And then she said, if you can't help somebody, don't hurt.
Can't help somebody, don't hurt. There's a lot of people like that. They can't help you, but they sure hurt you with words, say bad things about you so you can't get ahead. Amen. Who coming up, Pastor John? And then we got Kenyatta. Kenyatta, have you ever heard of "Don't Burn No Bridges"? All right, so that one's still hanging in there for this generation. We got to keep telling. Come on up, Pastor John.
No, it's me. Oh my goodness. I have to walk all the way up there. I know my grandmother raised me. So my grandmother always taught me that to respect others, do unto others as you want to do it. Don't do something to somebody that you don't want done to you, in other words. And that's where I always do it, and I still do it. It's hard sometimes. It's hard, but amen. I learned that too, Pastor. Amen.
One day, I called Ashley to the side. I said, "You a leader," like Kenyatta said. And by me studying leadership all the time, some of the most powerful leaders, the ones that are what we call silent leaders. A silent leader, like what Kenyatta was saying, is the ones that you don't see. That's what messed people up in society. They think you got to always be an outspoken leader. But some of the most powerful leaders, because I study a lot of leadership, is the ones that are silent. You know, just their charisma, just their nature speaks. Just like Peter, for instance, when Peter he failed Christ 3 times, but Peter said, "I'm going fishing." He didn't tell them to come fishing with him, did he? He just went fishing. They followed him. He didn't tell them to come follow me. He was a leader in just his actions. And so that's powerful what she's saying. You leading, whether you know it or not, you leading somebody. You don't have a leader. That's why I say leaders don't have to be behind the podium. Your lifestyle is a leader. I'm laughing because I called Ashley to the side. I said, you gotta get your brothers and sisters right. You're the oldest. But Dad, I don't want to be a leader. I said, you're a leader whether you want to be or not. You're a leader. That's you know. So we lead whether we know it or not. That's how we lead our children. They pick up on our leadership with us not talking better than they do when we talking to them. Found that out. Go ahead, Jack.
Just to say that, Granddad, how you always told my mom not to be a leader, but be a leader, but not to be a follower. She always tell me the same thing.
No, I ain't gonna. Never forget what my mom tell me. Well, my mama didn't say too much, but when she did say, she do say. But one of the things she used to say was what you always what you talked about today was seldom visits make lasting friendships. She always stressed that a lot about just going over to people's houses and stuff all the time. But the main thing she always taught me, even though she never said it unless she got mad, but she showed it time and time again, even to this day, was honor. To honor your parents, because a mother's love or a parent's love, like you were saying, they will always be there, even when they didn't feel like it or they got mad. Like, that was the main thing she always showed me, because she always used to say, when she get mad, she'll say, "Oh, what y'all doing to me? Oh, it's gonna come back on y'all. It's gonna come back on y'all. It's gonna come back on y'all 10 times worse." That's what she used to always say. It's gonna come back on you 10 times worse. And she wasn't telling the truth. Oh yeah. She wasn't telling the lie. It wasn't a lie. Cause there were times I called my mama up, and I used to even go to Lord. I know I wasn't that bad. I didn't do that much. But what she was basically saying was honor. No matter how mad you get at your mama, no matter how, you honor, you never disrespect. Respect always your parents. And she instilled that. She said it at times, but she never really said it. But I watched her, even with her own parents, when she didn't like stuff her parents said, she never disrespected them. She never called them out of their name. She never yelled at them, and that carried with me. Because even when I don't like something my mom may not say, I never yelled at her. I never cursed. I never did none of that. So I thank her, because she showed me what honor is.
he said it's so important that you take your children around your parents so they can see how you and your parents interact. And like he was saying, how he, as a boy, he seen how his dad respected his dad so much, would never, even though he disagreed, would just disrespect him like we'll see in these generations this day. So that's powerful. Amen.
My mom said mainly everything everyone else was saying. But Pastor Tara took it, when she said it a different way. She used to say a disrespectful child don't go far. And where she was saying, according to scriptures, that if you don't honor, your mother or father, your days on the earth will be cut short. And she used to always say that. And then the other part you mentioned in the message today, that hard head towards the soft behind. She used to say that all the time to me as well. And I've grown to accept that wisdom as truth. That was mama. That's what her sayings were. That stuck with me.
You gotta say something Chuck reminded me. The kids don't pick at you nowadays like they did back in the day, do the Chuck. Man, you go to school, they call them, do they? I'm talking about the shoes. Well, I mean, a couple of years ago, I see these kids go to Goodwill and they think nothing about it. But when we went to the Goodwill, they be picking at you back in the day. Y'all can't afford it. So when you see your mom go to Goodwill, I ain't going with you today, mom. You go by yourself. And then like them shoes, Chuck said, them hot bottoms, man, they pick at your shoes when the Chuck. And so, but then